All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I just got home. I was checking on the salad rigs and I noticed that the fans weren't spinning. So that means we're probably not doing anything or any work. Also, some people are asking me what kind of power supplies I was using. This one's a Corsair RM850X on this 3090. And then this is a EVGA 750 Gold because somebody was like, oh, your fans on your power supplies aren't spinning. Well, when these systems are just sitting here idle, not pulling hardly any wattage, there's nothing to cool off. So that's why they're not spinning on the GPUs and the fans. Now, with that being said, everything is not really doing much. There's like no heat coming from over here, which normally there's at least a little bit of heat. So that made me go and look, at my graph. And yeah, it looks like something's going on here. Then next thing you know, I go over to announcements and look at that. So Salad is sunsetting versions prior to 1.6.1. So you have to get on 1.6.1 to get current container workloads, unless you'll see I do have some rigs that are still earning here. If you have workloads that are running but you're not on the current version, let those workloads run out. Do not stop a job or a workload prematurely. Don't do it. Let it earn, because some of these jobs sometimes are indefinite. And before I had a power outage, I had like 1 or 2 machines that were on like 2 or 3 versions behind, but that's because they had indefinite jobs on them, so they were still working those workloads. Now with that being said, I am going to go ahead and remote in and start upgrading machines that are sitting idle. And it is what it is, but it looks like, is there a what's the update log for this one? I'll pull that. Okay, so this is a 3060 system, and it's doing calculating, and it looks like this one does not have an upgrade or an update. This one's already updated, so that's good. I think most of mine are updated. Most of my older ones, at least. All right. If it'll load. There we go. Salad needs an update. This one's calculating, so it's not on a job. So we're going to pause Salad. Always pause it before you hit update, even if it's just calculating, because it could actually be pulling something or doing something. Now you hit update. You follow all the prompts. Yes. Lots of things probably blink on the screen, if I remember correctly. And while that's doing that, let me pull up let's see here, Salad update log. All right, now let's hit run Salad. And from my experience, I always restart this system before I put it back to work. So even though you could just run it right here and it doesn't say restart, I always recommend restarting it and then going from there. So that's 3090 number 6. Now Salad, what's new? Sorry about my cell phone light being on. I didn't realize that. 1.6.1. Yeah, we talked about this previously. Fixed a network vulnerability. It was not a mandatory update until today, so just take that with a grain of salt. Yes, restart anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to get all these restarted over, and hopefully they pick up some jobs and stuff. A lot of people were complaining that they lost their jobs. You know, they were on older versions. It is what it is. It's the nature of the beast. Luckily, if they're updating and you're moving to newer and newer versions, and it takes that new updated version to run workloads, then that means potentially maybe there's new workloads, or there's something going on. They're not doing it just to be mean. So there were some people like, oh, they're doing this just so we drop jobs. Why would that make any difference to them? There's so many people on the network that those jobs are going to get fulfilled as right away anyway. So like they're paying out the same amount of money. Somebody was acting like it's saving them money to push out new updates and make it mandatory. I don't, that doesn't like compute. If they have 100 customers or 1,000 customers and they're all, you know, $2 jobs, that 1,000 customers with those $2 jobs are going to be on the new update. You just might not be in that first 1,000, so that is unfortunate. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to jump off here. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.